Hi guys, welcome back to the Bone Zone, and as you can see, it is festival time. I've literally just blasted my way through the XYZ festival, and this is how I did. You see I got 3 losses, I think 11 wins. This loss doesn't count. I actually had to go AFK, so I'm going to say 2 losses and 11 wins. And because I'm really lazy at making videos, I'm just going to play through them one at a time. Maybe do a bit of talk about what I'm doing, why I'm doing it, like I always do. Excuse the slow loading times. I'm on my crappy tablet again. I say crappy, it is an i7, but it isn't quite as good as the laptop I have. Okay, so this was the first duel. My deck wasn't finalised at this point. You'll see I end on a board which isn't optimal, and I realised that straight away, and I made some adjustments. So yeah, using the punk engine, using it to go into a rank 3, using Madam Spider to get out Dangerous Gaboo, which is a brilliant monster negate. Yeah, and I went into this random Lich King, number 48, which is what I had available. And Levy is a good option, but at this point I had nothing banished. So yeah, I'm facing heroic challengers. They do the usual rank 4 spam, is it? Yeah. There's Excalibur. Yeah, so I negate this when it stops the Excalibur getting 2 attacks, I think. Which just about saves my bacon. Algol in hand protects my Shadow Lich. Okay. Yeah, not much in the hand at this point. I actually don't mind Algol going to graveyard as well. His effect doesn't activate when he's on the field. And I cheat out a Zeus, get rid of the 1,000 Blades or whatever he's called, and yep, even get a Prince affecting Grave to top it off. I think he doesn't have any more materials. No. And the guy just passes and lets me take the W. Okay, duel 2. I think I get a very similar start, and you'll see the play I make. It's really a nice little play with just a punk engine that ends in 2 monster negates. Okay, so we start with a Uni, gets ashed like Uni does every single time you play him. Doesn't really matter, we got the Foxy turn. When I go through the deck list later, I'm going to suggest maybe playing more Foxy turn than I'm running, because this play here alone shows why it's so good. Madam Spider gets Dangerous Gaboo, that's 1 monster negate, and then I go into Cicada King for a 2nd monster negate. It's not the strongest board in the world, but in a festival like this where you're limited with your options, it's not bad. Unless of course they're playing Dinos and they have Misc. And then my monster negates are worthless. Damn you, Misc. Luckily for me, he's not playing pure dinos. Because what is this? Yeah, I didn't even read the card. I have 2 monster negates. I negated it. Yeah, and I think the guy just surrenders at this point. No, he doesn't. Yeah, he does. Yeah, Princess in hand. It's actually a really decent opener when we don't have the link 1s for getting rid of Prince or Bakings. She's kind of the better of the Skull 7 openers. Yeah, we want to a third duel. Charge in hand, normally my opener. See if I can eat an ash. We do hit Prince. Here we go. Ooh, yeah, Maxi. Okay, I've got called by for the Maxi. I think I go like normal summon Princess, Foxy Tune for the Trap Punk monster. I'll play this. And then straight into the same play as the previous 2 matches. That's 2 monster negates again. Oh, I do it this way around, yeah. And it also sets me up for a 3k king next time. Or actually with 6k king at this point, right? Yeah. Yeah, and again, not all of the matches are this boring, really, I promise. Yeah, there's a bunch of surrenders early on, but there is some good games up here. It's weird, I am in Platinum, but I faced a few really lower level people at this festival. So we open E-Teddy for the first time, but it eats an ash. Maybe I should have gone Gozuki first? This is a tough call. That doesn't matter anyway. We still have the 1-for-1 that gets us the baking, but we have no link 1 to link it off, so we're stuck on a fairly weak board here. A very weak board, really. There goes the crap. And it looks like we're playing Zeus Turbo. Unfortunately, we already know the spoiler, and yeah, I take a nice victory here. And I even make a small misplay, which I'll try and point out. So I went Baking Chain Link 1, whereas I should have gone Gozuki Chain Link 1. Would have allowed me to get the special summon off Gozuki to get the princess on board. Doesn't matter. Yeah, so we get an Algol and a draw. It's a nice protection. Oh, this is neat. Let me pause this. Okay, so I normal summoned my princess, and she's going to send a prince to graveyard. So he imperms it. But what I can do after the imperm is I can activate her second effect. And because she's not on the field at the resolution of Chain Link 1, it still resolves. It's a really neat way of dodging imperm. Yeah, Princess is so underrated. And that allows me to get this summon of King, which makes him trigger his Zeus, but I've got another one. And he's backed up by Algor, so he's going to survive any destruction. Not that he needs to. Okay, and then we're on to our first loss. Don't think I need to play all of this. This was against the Dark Magician deck. Yeah, my first loss, and it was against Dark Magician. And he opens Magician Circle, or Dark Magical Circle, which is a bit of an issue for me. I don't really open great. Typically pull the driver, not the Gamma. And I kind of set the Prince thinking, you know, I've got a Baking, and I've got an Algor, and as soon as I see Eternal Soul, like, alongside Dark Magical Circle, yeah, I lasted 7 rounds. I just had no out to the back row. So it's 7 rounds of me just pushing and pushing, but just keeps banishing my kings. Yeah, we won't watch the rest of that. It's a bit embarrassing. Looks like I'm playing a rookie here. Is that a rookie level 2 for some reason? And we are going first again. Again, I open charge. I seem to open charge a lot, and I love that card. Let's see what we hit. We hit 2 Baking. Oh, you'll see I do it in the correct order this time, I think. Chain Link 1. Gozuki, Chain Link 2, Baking. Baking adds a Prince and a Princess. Discard the Prince. Summon the Princess. This is another Prince. I think he realises what's happening. And that's a nice easy W. Poor guy. Here, back up to the Platinum. You know, I really did enjoy this fight. I did blast through it in like 3 hours, less than 3 hours. You know, I was doing other stuff in that time as well. But it's nice not to actually like come back to it 2 days, 3 days in a row. Okay, check this out. That is a 21 card hit off of that grass. Unreal. Must be a 20 card. Chain 5 with E telly. Yeah, the amount of advantage you gain off of that card when it resolves. Oh, you can see. Yeah, we can get that Algor off of the Gozuki banish, which is really neat. Normal summon the Madam Spider. So we're still falling back on this neat Cicada King combo to get us going. And 10,000 attack King. We're still going. There's a Uni. Uni's gonna send a Baking. We haven't had a Baking activation yet. Can you believe it? That's a Princess in hand. Minerva's on the field. Gonna mill some more. Here we go. And our opponent realises there's not much they can do. We did seem to go first a lot during this tournament by the looks of it. Okay, so charge eats the ash, exactly what you want. Not that I had much else really. I completely whiffed off of the charge mill. Okay. Yeah, so we negate the Labrynth servant. So I guess they're not getting their field. I'm not even sure. Oh yeah, this is neat. So you go into a rank 1, he plays Ash Dragon's Prison, but I have no winged beasts in my graveyard. Can attack directly twice. Allows me to do a Zeus play. That's a formative on Zeus off of Skull Servants. I picked this move up a lot in other decks as well. It's not just for this festival. That's a really good solid play. Very quick one. Yeah, here's a loss. Turn 3 loss as well, so fairly quick one. Let's have a look what I did. Going first again. Again, I have really quite poorly. We don't want to see the vanilla, or the lady, or the snow. Well, the snow's not the worst. It's still not a great starter. Maybe a good sort of turn 4, turn 5 card if you can normal summon it. Still get her effect. Yeah, so off of that baking I had a princess, activate the princess just because I have the symbol of heritage. It does get you that extra prince in graveyard. It really does come in handy. Use zombie makes her level 4. Move back into Minerva again. Let's see what we get off of the Minerva mill. Nothing. Which is quite a shame. Yeah, that's probably why I lose. I just had a bit of bad luck. Oh yeah. And we play an Exosister, who is... They hit full combo here, and it's like the perfect counter to any graveyard based deck. I mean, they're almost just the perfect counter to Skull Servants in general, so yeah, you can see they got full combo. They're kicking my ass, and they finished it pretty quick. Okay. So they're going first. Oh yeah, this one. So he's playing proper full-on XYZ fish. But finishes on a Bahamut shark without activating its effect. I don't know what he's doing. So I go in, hit a wolf off of the charge. Foolish for baking. We had a princess in hand, so we've got another white mare and a prince. Prince activates. Deliberately send the princess from hand, okay. Normal the Zemin, add the Foxy. Foxy gets Madam Spider. Madam Spider gets Dangerous Gaboo. Go back into Cicada King. Here comes a king. 3000 attack, 4000 attack, and spell protection. Yeah, it's a solid board at this point. The king is almost untouchable, and it's almost in the gates. And yeah, with the baking in hand, the king is really solid. He's going to try some things. And shark was negated. Baking protects the lady. Yeah, I think it's already over from here. Sorry, Terry. Okay, here was my final loss, and you can see it's not really a loss. Yeah, I just got called away. I hate that. I hate giving up a deal. And one, I feel bad about, like, my opponent's there expecting a bit of fun, and suddenly it's just over. But yeah, it's a good hand as well. Yeah, the Maxi does stop me. Okay, and he's going to play some blue-eye shenanigans. No, again, he doesn't get far either. Does get a Jet Dragon on the field. Not a problem. Yeah, the fact that Gozuki stayed on the field is huge. Getting 2 sends off of 1 Gozuki is such value. Normal Mizuki to get the Minerva. You see, suddenly I'm hitting value down. I'm like really cooking at this point. There's the Uni effect. There's the Prince effect. Like going into a Dugares. Dugares gets back a draws actually. Yeah, and then I timed out. So I'm not counting it as a loss. That was just one of my children needed me. Okay, so who's next? so going first again we open charge, like almost every game we open charge. This time, however, we have the Gamma to counter the MXC. Now Gamma's a weird one here, like, there's not much I can do with the Gamma and the driver. There's no synchro plays I can make, it's just there for the negate. I think it's worth it still. Okay, normal summon the princess. And yeah, this next one is why I would recommend maybe playing more Foxy tunes than I did. Because it allows a princess to go into that whole 2 negate combo, which in this tournament 2 negates really does seem to be enough to get you the game on your first turn opening board. And that doesn't seem that strong, but it is a very limiting kind of event. Okay, so we are playing against a Mathmech, and yeah, they have the circular. I do negate its effect. I don't want them getting their trap. Okay, but they're going to extend. Luckily I've got the cool bias, so it's going to limit them a little bit here. Yeah, Mathmech is such a capable deck. Okay, looks like they're going in for Zeus as well, or probably for material. Okay, that is a 6 material Zeus. Well, I do manage to eat 4 materials on first play, but no cards in hand. Yeah. Nice thing about Cicada King is that it is a permanent negate, so we don't have to worry about the last of the Zeus effects. And unless he's drawn the out to my 5k king, ouch, that may do it. Well, we know it doesn't. Yeah, he really has everything right now. Such a capable deck. I mean, I think there must be a misplay here at some point, because I don't know how he didn't get me in a position for fatal, for lethal. Yeah, you already summoned him. Oh, but we top deck the best card in the game. Yeah, let's see how this plays out. So there's a Trick Clown, there's a Wolf, there's a Baking. Yeah, I think at this point, if I remember rightly, all of our kings were already in the graveyard. Yeah, there's 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so I had to go into the duels. And there you go, he couldn't face down a 9,000 attack king. Gotta love a top deck like that. Okay, I think this is only a 1-turn game, so I guess he quits on my opening. And when this deck does open well, it is formidable. Yeah, I've got Grass, I've got Zeomin, Baking, all that good stuff. Yeah, I summoned a Zeomin there just as like a ash bait. Yeah, if you're gonna eat the ash before the grass, always try to. Oh, I love that play. And I've banished the Chengshi off of a Gozuki, banished the El Ghul off of the Chengshi, and then you're just in value town at that point. And managed to get 2 level 8s on the field. Zombie Vampire's gonna trigger, get us a uni. Yeah. Lovely jubbly. And that gets us onto the final duel, the one that closed out the festival for us. So our opponent's going first, but we do open really well. Yeah, we drew the driver, but the other 4 cards, yeah, I don't even mind seeing a king. Sometimes a normal summon king can be absolutely huge. Yeah, depending on how the rest of the turn goes. And especially with a Baking in hand, like a normal summon king with 0 attack can be surprisingly frightening. Oh, it was this duel. So he only got 3 materials, so it made it quite easy to out. He was just waiting out him using up his materials. I think I did just put a big chunkless king on the field, and something he couldn't attack over, and that was really enough for the game. Yeah. And from next turn I can affect that card with my own cards, and it'll be much easier to deal with. And we do the old punk trick. Gets us our monster negate. Gets us another monster negate. Still got baking in hand. Yeah, I could have extended further, but still waiting on this guy to use his materials. Can't be destroyed by battle, but can be negated and therefore can be destroyed by battle. So Princess sends a prince, prince fills the graveyard. And oh yeah, he gets it back. Yeah, I don't know why he like negated the effect of my Cicada King. Would have been better to waste it on my king, but ooh, there it is. 8,000 life points wiped out in one hit. Okay guys, look, it's like 4:30 AM. I'm kind of whispering, I hope you don't mind that, but I have a sick kid and oh yeah, it's been a long day, so I'm gonna wrap this up, chuck it on YouTube, and you know, maybe I should make a video for the other festival. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. It was, yeah, it was good for Skull Servants. With all the hand traps banned, it really let us combo off a little bit, and we're quite good at that. So yeah, what was that? Like 11 wins and 2 losses. I'm counting them as 2 losses. We won't count that one, even though I think I would have won it. Peace out, guys. Till next time. Hi guys, I nearly forgot to do the deck profile. So here it is. So we're playing 3 vanilla, 1 driver, 3 king, 1 Wadmare, 3 prince, 3 baking, 2 gamma, 3 lady, 3 uni, 3 princess, being as she's kind of a starter here. 1 Madam Spider, 3 Ziemin. I think I would play 2 and 2 going forward. Then we got a bunch of like grass targets. We got 2 Mizuki, 2 Wolf. We got a Trick Clown and a Snow. I guess Gozuki are kind of grass targets as well. And Raiden is our charge target. We got Changxi, which pairs up with our Gold Sarcophagus. If you gold sock to Changxi and you have another zombie engrave, you can get a free special summon and then he can extend on the field. And 1 Foxy Tune. I think I would, going forward, I think I would dump the Psyframe engine and play 3 Foxy Tune and maybe the Ogre Dance, whatever his name is. Unfortunately, they don't do anything if they're milled into the graveyard. But I had a lot of success with the punk engine, so expanding it is a good idea. 1 Algol, he's a brilliant grass target as well. He's great in the graveyard, great in the hand. 2 Raigeki didn't come up once. 1 Reborn, mostly for Princess. Foolish, the free charge, 1 for 1. 2 grass. 2 Symbol of Heritage, 2 E-Telly, 2 Coldbite, and the 1 Dangerous Gabu. As for the extra deck, an Assembled Nightingale is part of the 4 Material Zeus. I'm not going to go through all of these. 1 Levier is a great card. Spaceway Octopus, Octo Bypass, lets a monster attack directly, so it's useful if you've got like a really big king on the field, but it didn't come up. Cicada King came up like almost every game. Downed Magician, part of the 4 Material Zeus play. Minerva, who was like my boss this entire game, this entire festival. Dagaras does come up. We do have ways of getting rank 4s fairly easily. Beatrice didn't come up. There is a way, but it just didn't happen. I like Lancelot. When this card first came out, I was all over it. But it has been power crept by Zombie Vampire, a much better rank 8. And Optimus Prime himself. Okay, guys, look, had to rush through this. I've got a sleeping 9-month-old who's about to scream the house down. Sorry about uploading this video as late as I'm going to upload it. I know the festival's almost over, but I had a lot of fun. Hope you guys enjoyed the vid. Till next time, peace.